So I've been instructed to do the final video of the trip, and I am unprepared and unshaven. And Chris is gonna pop her little head out every now and then. So, it's a beautiful day here. Beautiful indoor trip. Is really a fantastic week. Started by sailing the Grand Marais and big winds and big seas. And then had just a beautiful night in Grand Marais. One thing I've learned about sailing with Chris that I didn't know is when you go places with her, you better be in shape. Because once you get to anchor, she wants to go run and hike and bike and everything else. So she wore me out. We rode about 22 miles or so in Grand Marais, about 20 of which were uphill. It was round trips. I'm not sure how that was possible, but it seemed like it. We hiked another few miles. But really a beautiful place. We loved it. We want to go back. And then really pretty mellow sail to Royale, honestly. Spent a couple days there. I did about 8 miles of hiking once we got there. The first day we didn't do anything because Chris, while we were sitting on the cockpit, she fell and bonked her head really hard on the table. It's kind of funny. It's actually kind of not because it really hurt. So I felt kind of bad for her. So we took it easy that day. The next day we hiked 8 miles. And you're watching where you're going, right?
I am kind of, yeah.
Okay, because we need to go over there.
All right, I'm going.
All right.
What, 2:35?
Because you asked me to do the video, so now you gotta drive.
You're doing awesome. You're doing
This
a
is
great
how
job.
it goes, people.
Okay. All right, got it.
All right.
5, 10.
So, a couple nice days in Iowa, and then we decided we were gonna try to figure out how to go home. The forecast was for northerly winds, 10 to 20 knots. So we thought, we'll just spinnaker sail all the way home at 8 knots. Well, the winds never came. It was cold and foggy and rainy, kind of miserable. But it was fine. Then we got a little wind the last couple hours. And then as we're coming into the Apostles around Outer Island and into Stockton, I don't know what was going on with me. I've never done this before, but I accidentally jibed us twice in about 5 minutes. It's kind of rocky. Got kind of windy and bumpy for a while. And then as we came in the anchorage, somehow Chris got the throttle like off, so we almost ran into a boat.
Well, yeah, there was that.
So there was that. There's also the time at Royale where we weren't even going yet, but I was moving the dinghy in the back of the boat, and I just flung it, and it was just drifted off. So we had to start up the engine and go catch the dinghy.
I have a photo of that. That was good. That was
So
fun.
we did that. Let's see, I injured myself picking up the bikes. Unlocking the bikes.
Yeah,
Chris sprained my ankle a couple times, several times.
Yeah. So
Chris almost fell off a bridge. You're left.
what? Really?
Left.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're going around that piece of land.
All right,
Our
all right,
maria's on the other side.
Okay, I got it. I'm fine.
All right. So this is pretty much how it goes. But honestly, we're just a really super cool week. Had a great time with Chris. She was awesome. Really fun being out in nature. Felt kind of connected to my dad from that, and also felt kind of connected to my mom just because, you know, she always kind of encouraged me to be a dreamer and encouraged my active imagination when I was a child. Kari can tell you more about that. So anyway, there are boats coming up, so I'm going to sign off. That's it. Okay.